of the world? It's your boy Guapodames. We live again on a Friday at Ikon Radio. Listen, you already know who we are, but we actually gonna introduce one of the young lions coming out of Arizona here right now. We got King David Garcia in the house.
What's up, champ? What's up, buddy?
We got David Garcia Sr. in here too.
Yes, there it is. There it is.
Yo.
All right, fellas. Look. Welcome to the 4luvofboxing podcast. Nice to receive you guys in, man. Hey, listen, you guys are out of Arizona. I'm gonna just share a little bit for you guys, for the people at home. We have my man is actually 4-0 with 3 knockouts, so he's an up and coming prospect, man. And he did just sign to David Swift Garcia's fight camp. So it's beautiful to see, man. I know you got a big fight coming up. So tell us a little bit about yourself, brother.
So from Phoenix, Arizona, David King Garcia, pro boxer, 4-0, the youngest to do it.
Yeah, I seen that, right? 16 years old, brother?
16 years old, yes.
Oh, man. Listen.
16 years old and fighting in the U.S., not in Mexico no more.
That's it, bro. Look. That's what he said. He's not fighting cat fighters, bro. All right.
So I got questions off for that. I'm gonna start off right then and there.
Sure.
How? Did you have to sign a consent or something, right? Or
So the biggest reason, to be honest with you, is our promoter, Danny Swift Garcia. Obviously, as you see, our next fight's in Philadelphia. Our pro debut was in Philly.
Okay.
So Danny got some pull. Matter of fact,
That's what's up.
He was on the Sebastian Fandor undercard until it got canceled.
Oh no!
Oh, wow. That would have been nice to have seen, man.
Vegas, yeah.
We're on the prelims in Vegas.
What? That's a big
Bro.
fight you've been on. That's what's up, man. They moving along pretty well.
That's the big stage, bro. Fighting in Vegas on one of those big undercards, that would have been amazing, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Especially MGM Grand, like, that's like one of the biggest,
That's like a dream come
biggest
true.
venues.
That's a
Well,
dream
listen,
come true.
but if they already had you landed this early on, bro, it's just a matter of time. You're going to get a couple more of those shots, bro.
It's always God's time, man.
How was training coming along for that, bro, if had you been able to step in?
Oh, man, we was getting ready. Training camp was hard.
We're about
It always is, right?
Of course, and then you hear, like, when you're losing weight, and then you hear that, they cancel, it's like, oh, man.
I bet it's a drainer, right? It's like, damn, like you actually got hit right there, and then they took a little out of you. It's a body punch, bro.
For real. But it's all right, though.
What division are you competing at?
Right now, 112, like 112, 115 right now.
Did you cut weight when you turned pro, or has this been the division you kind of been at ever since the amateurs?
So with the amateurs, I stopped at the age of 13.
Okay.
So I was preparing myself for the pros.
Okay, so you were a
So
lot
I was-
smaller at that
yeah,
point. You bulked up a little
Exactly.
bit.
I was
Okay.
about, what, like
75 pounds,
75
yeah.
pounds.
Oh, wow. Dang, bro.
Damn near doubled up.
That's one of your legs, bro. That is, bro. Shit.
Damn near, shoot. No, that's definitely not my leg. I'm saying damn near double up though on this guy. Yes, indeed. That's what's up. Okay. Hey,
So listen. We're tapping in with people at home, and we got some people tapping in here live, bro. One of the questions being asked is, bro, what originally brought you into the fight game, bro?
So, of course, my pops, he was a big fan. The whole family was a big fan of boxing. You know, I remember my pops be telling me, like, he'll watch, he'll put the VHS tape and watch some fights. So
That's it. You just had a moment. He's like, oh, yes.
So then, you know, he had me, of course, and before I played t-ball, and so, you know, he would play baseball, so I was in team sports. And realistically, like, team sports wasn't my thing.
Yeah.
So, of course, if you want it up to you, and the reason why you lose is because of
Yeah.
you,
There it
instead
is.
of blaming somebody else,
100%, bro.
boxing's a sport, of course. And, you know,
And
sports mix
with
martial
any
arts,
sport,
sports,
there's a lot of elements that makes that acquired taste for you. You know, that team sport. Hey, yeah. I mean, are you a team player? Are you a team player? Yeah. You want to be a team player, but at the end of it though, it's
You
like
wanna be the
I want to
man.
take accountability. It's like I want to see him be like, hey, oh wow, if it wasn't for this, for that, man, no, fuck that. If I was able to go and get something, if I had the control, and that's where the sport of boxing or combat sports, period, come into
Yeah.
play. Sidebar in regards to that, another big fan of a sports level that I'm a fan of is tennis. Now I know they got doubles, but I became a fan because of the fact that it was one-on-one, back and forth, and it's just like you can't call timeouts. Like there you have your little breaks still. Like you gotta get in. You're like if you can't move, you twist your freaking ankle. That's on you. You gotta be fight warrior ready, or you gotta be game ready. And you can't be like, oh coach, I'm not feeling too good. I got a tummy ache this Sunday. I want to sit this one out. And that's what motherfuckers do on it. It's like, oh man, it was a rough night, coach. The fuck, it's your responsibility to be ready. And that's
100%.
what people don't understand in regards to like a sport like this. The torture, the hell, chaos of your life and your body you put through. Like you just mentioned earlier, you're getting ready for a fight card that was supposed to come up shortly, not too long ago, which was canceled. Off camera, you mentioned that with the Sebastian Fendura, and it's a bummer. Like, you know, cutting weight, getting ready and preparing for your opponent, and this and that, and only for it to all just vanish into thin air. And then it gets a little frustrating because here's the thing: as fighters, you don't get paid until you do your job. So if you're in mid training camp or almost completed with training camp, all of it was. I don't want to say it's not for nothing because you're keeping yourself sharp and in shape, right? But it's all like, mother freaking hell, this is some bullshit. And I get it, man. That's a bummer, bro. That's a bummer. But hey, those of you guys know what's up, though, real quick. And the left of me right here is my boy, Prolific Boxing Coach Omar in the house, too, man. What's good, my man? What's good? What's good, man?
What's up, Coach?
Hey, yes, man. Good to see you here as always, my guy. And, hey, man, chime in, bro. Let's go ahead and discuss and talk boxing with this young man, bro. So, you turned pro when?
At 15 years old in Mexico.
Wow, that is insane. Okay.
And so I think I was 15 in like 2 months. And I fought a dude, how old was he? Like 30.
Shit,
32.
man. What was your amateur background like, bro?
My amateur background, so I had 85-5 with 4 national titles.
Nice.
National titles. And my first one was the silver gloves at 8 years old.
Very nice.
Yeah.
They just had the silver gloves last weekend, too.
Yeah.
You guys get a chance to go show some love?
Yeah, no, you know what? We haven't been. I wanted to go to the Gene Lewis. They just had the Gene Lewis.
Yes, they
He
did.
was at Gene Lewis.
Yeah. You always got to show love to that one. But
Yeah.
no, we haven't been to the amateur show here for a minute, but we got to pull up for sure.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Focus on your own craft and all that. Respect. And I myself, as I mentioned, boxing is my life. I live, eat, sleep, shit it. Me and this guy actually even set up in the booth at Gene Lewis. It's just
Yeah, Gene Lewis is always an amazing experience, bro.
politics doesn't permit it at this time now. Hopefully that changes. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
What it is like they're longtime vendors.
Gotcha.
Just doesn't appreciate us being there, and whatever it is, what it is, and it's fine.
Right.
And but shout out to Gene Lewis. So
Don't get into the politics, bro.
I got no respect and stuff. But I was there, and I was thoroughly surprised because it was their 50th, right?
Yeah,
It was their, so
bro, that turned
I wasn't sure what to expect, but I walked up in there and I was like, holy, it was packed. 3 rings going on, and people were like barely getting there when I was there. Fighters, teams. I'm like, oh shit, you done fighting? Like, oh no, I'm getting here. I was like, I'm about 31. Well, I'm projected to fight around 8 o'clock. I'm like, oh, it's 3. Yeah. Good luck. I'm about to get out of here. So
It's a tough spot when it comes to that.
Yeah, I come through when I show love and stuff, but it's kind of difficult to stick around the whole time.
No
So
doubt.
especially when you don't even got a seat.
Yeah.
This man was there,
Yeah.
and he was seated, so he was comfortable and stuff. But I stood there for about 2.5 hours and stuff, and I was like, yeah, this is great. I'm good.
Not only that, I helped out another coach corner his
Yeah,
fighters.
so you were working too,
And-
anyways,
and-
right?
And so we're like, we're texting people who were at the show, like, hey, what fight are they on? Oh, they're on about 20. I'm like, oh, shit,
Got
let's
plenty of
take a
time.
nap, Let's
Yeah.
take a nap. Let's go back. Yeah, we showed up. We're about 39.
Woo.
It was Coach Frank with Big Dog Boxing. One of his fighters won, and then the other one lost. But then they were in the same division, so the fighter that won got to avenge that loss for his teammate. And
Otherwise, they would have been facing each other.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. So it was fate. So he won the Gene Lewis
And everything
championship
went south for a reason. So that would have been a tough.
in his
That would have been a
division.
tough one regarding the
King David, what was the outcome of that first fight, bro?
That first fight, so it was a first round knockout. I think there was like a minute and 30 seconds left still. And got him right in the body. And he
Come
was
on,
out.
bro.
Lights
You
out.
can't be doing it that quickly, bro. You gotta get the work in, bro. Gotta get that work in.
Oh, for sure. But, I gotta.
You're gonna make a splash.
I say that in all jest. Fuck that. Get them knockouts in, bro, because that's what the fucking fans want to see. Arizona fans are ravenous for knockouts, bro. So if you got a fan-friendly approach, bro, then people will support
And
here,
then,
bro.
Of course, in this boxing game, you gotta be entertaining.
Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%. You gotta be able to sell. Gotta be able to sell,
You
bro.
gotta make a splash. So I'm saying, you just getting started. You gotta make a splash. You gotta get a name for yourself.
Of course.
Especially if you got, if you got a team that's actually gonna be having your back, that's known. I don't think they would expect anything less. Like they want you. To
Listen, let me
handle
ask you.
business, to be
So
quick, fast,
that
and
was the
sweet.
first fight, right? You've had four professional fights. What have you fought? Have you fought in Arizona yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. Oh man, yeah, that's gonna be something then when you finally get a chance to crack down here, bro.
For Arizona, we want to wait like for the right time for sure. Like once
Yeah.
we're established.
Oh, bigger,
Kinda
like a coming home
Yeah,
party type
kind
deal.
of like when David Benavidez, when he did it here, he did it. I forgot what venue it was, but it was like when he was already established. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
That's kind of when, if we ever do it, when the time comes. we wanna
And,
be-
and, and, then with the team you guys are working with as well too, you're basically getting yourself placed into fight cards that they're involved in and promoted and stuff. So it's more of an East Coast. Danny Garcia, he got his thing and stuff and everything. And
Hey, they get love when they come out here, though, bro. Real talk, man. We went to Glendale and we hung out with the Puerto Ricans out there in Glendale, bro. Rosado was actually hanging out ringside with us, man. I actually sat down and watched all the fights with us ringside. He was super cool as hell, but they were here for the Pedraza Ray Beltran fight when Ray Beltran was defending here. And man, they get a lot of love here too, bro. Hey, real talk,
so
man.
actually, hold on, with that curiosity though, you guys are Mexican or Puerto Rican?
Mexican.
Mexican. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And also
I mean-
Laos.
He's
Huh?
Mexican and half Asian.
Half Asian.
My
And
wife-
Laos, huh?
Okay.
Laos. Shout out to all the Laos people.
All right,
Hell
that's
yeah,
what's
look,
up.
hey, listen,
That's what's up.
bro, and stand with it, bro. Make sure you always shout your people out, bro. I tell these people all the time, bro, that when
proud
you're
of who
able
you
to
are,
stand,
where
when
you're
if you're proud of where you are, bro, especially in a fight game, bro, that's when you stand up for it, because that's when you make the people, you know what I mean? That's what it is. So continue to beat that drum for them too, bro. Be the people's champ for them out there, bro. Real talk, bro. So tell me, what about the fight game? You said that was what initially caught your attention, was watching the fights with your pops. You know, you were watching some VHS tapes, right? And then you
What are
didn't
some
like team
classics?
sports, right?
Talk to
Once you
tell us
actually
classics.
listen, though, let me ask you this question: once you got hit in the mouth the first time, what the hell made you come back the second time? People want to know, because not everybody comes back the second day, bro. That's real shit.
So, crazy story. So, first time I've ever sparred, I was what?
5?
I had to wait 5, yeah. So I started boxing at 4, and I had to wait a year. Well, of course, get the techniques going, all that. So, but my first ever sparring was, listen, it was against a girl.
Okay.
Listen, the first punch, I was after the round ended, I was like, I went to the corner.
He was
I was
crying.
crying. I was like, Dad, I want to get out of here.
Yeah.
I was like,
He didn't want to go back out for the second round. He was like, he was done.
Mhm.
We're devastated. Little girl made him cry in like 30 seconds.
Hey, bro,
It
listen,
happens,
listen,
man. So young,
listen,
too.
everybody at home, we specialize. Little nuggets of info now. You see, King David actually got made cry by a girl at his first outing, and this motherfucker's now laying motherfuckers out, and he's a knockout specialist. So it's a beautiful
Grown
thing
men at
to
that,
see
bro.
how boxing brings you right back
Grown
around.
men.
That's a beautiful fucking story, bro. Thank you for sharing that shit with us, bro.
Yeah, thanks for the honesty with that, man. Man, respect.
Hey, real
You know,
talk. Hey,
I
what was
love
the
it.
outcome with the girl? Let's go there. What was the outcome of that fight, bro? The first fight, very first fight you ever had. Not pro fight, but your first amateur fight, yeah.
Amateur fights. So it was here, of course.
It was
a little-
Madison boxing?
Yeah.
Madison Boxing,
Madison,
19th of November.
No, so.
Oh, they relocated.
I
Dunlap,
remember
right?
Ricky had the show.
Yeah.
Yeah? Ricky had
Ricky
it was
Ricardo.
it was right
Ricardo,
there, like,
Ricky Ricardo. Shout out to Ricky Ricardo. Yeah.
Greenfield Elementary, South Phoenix.
Oh yeah, right there on 10th
Yeah,
Street
yeah.
and
10th Street
Vineyard or
and like,
something
North
there.
of Baseline?
Yeah.
You know that's the gym that Tyson trained at when he was still in actual fighting conditions,
Right.
and he was training at Arizona.
At
He was-
Ricky's.
Yeah, Ricky's,
Well,
yeah.
Ricky,
Yeah.
so hold on, no. So the gym that he's at now, he had to relocate. He got bought out. I don't know exactly what happened.
Well, but it was the one on 19th,
But
right?
yeah,
The one on
so
19th was the one
they
with Tyson.
switched it up, but Ricky and his pops owned that gym for decades, like
Yeah.
decades.
Yeah.
I remember that boxing gym since I was a freaking little kid when I was boxing back in my days, So yeah.
Hey, shout out to my man Little C on the side, because he always gives me inspiration and saying that I drop little nuggets and shit. That's the gym where the serial killer was in Arizona here. He was the photographer out of the Madison Square Garden gym.
What?
And he's a
Really?
baseline killer. Yeah, he turned out to be, he was a sniper. He was going around people.
Oh,
and
the
he was,
sniper.
yeah,
The sniper.
he was shooting.
So what did he? What was the?
So he would do the sports photography for the boxing gym after they would cut out, and then he would go.
Baseline killer?
No, well, not the baseline killer.
shit.
It was
no,
called.
if you remember at that time, there was two.
There was two, yeah.
Two active serial killers in Phoenix.
Yeah.
The baseline killer
And the sniper.
The
Phoenix sniper.
The sniper. highway
Phoenix sniper.
shooter.
I remember
Like
that.
he'll
I
set
remember-
up shop,
I
and people were just driving on the freeway and pop, he was popping
I
off
remember
Yeah,
and stuff. So like,
and he
it was
was
like
the,
it had everybody scared
Yeah.
to even just drive on the streets and stuff.
he was the photographer
Yeah,
out of that
crazy.
gym.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's weird how little things like that seem to pop out, you know. But Phoenix is a big city, man, so there's always something brewing and popping up, man.
Shit, I was actually unaware of that particular little detail. That's crazy, man.
Listen,
Wow.
the reason why I had asked if you had fought out of Arizona before, because I've met you somewhere before, bro. I can't place it where, but I've met you somewhere before, so I didn't know if maybe I had seen you fight. When you have fought, you said you fought out of Mexico, and then where have the other fights been?
Mexico. First one was what Mexicali, and then Leon. We went to Leon,
Yeah.
Mexico, Guanajuato, and then third fight was in Philadelphia, and this fight is now in.
Oh, fourth fight was in Philly.
Fourth
Fourth
fight.
fight, because I'm 4-0.
Oh yeah. The other one was in San Luis,
San Luis.
Oh yeah,
and then Philly.
and San Luis actually hosts real good fights down there, man. We actually have Jordan Martinez comes on the show all the time, and Jordan Martinez just fought at San Luis, and he's defending the NABF bantamweight title down there in San Luis
Yeah, shout
coming
out
up,
to
man.
Jordan. Yes,
Yep.
sir. Yes, sir. That's gonna be a future champ right there.
Who got us the fight in matchmaker Chris? His name's Chris.
Yeah, Vasquez brothers,
Vasquez,
Chris
yeah,
Vasquez.
yeah.
Great, shout out to Chris Vasquez.
Yeah.
Big fan of the show too, man. He's a good dude, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
most definitely, bro. And he's been able to work deals. I mean, Benavidez is one of the guys that went through Chris. We got Demo Watson, man, who's actually fighting through Chris right now too, man. So he's
Hell of a
definitely,
fighter as well.
yeah, man. He's got
Bright
a good
future for
stable,
that
bro.
kid.
So if you're tapping in with Chris Vasquez brothers, that's a good company to tap in with, bro.
Sure.
So I'm
Yeah.
actually curious in regards to this. So the partnership and the deal you guys got working with Swift Garcia. How did that come about and when?
He signed him. Danny signed him when he was 15.
Mm.
Right out the jump. I got him his first 3 fights, and then Danny came and picked him up, and we got a pretty long-term deal with him. You know what I mean? But obviously, as you see, he had got him the PBC fight with Al Heyman. Obviously, the relationship they have. So
Right.
I'm pretty sure in the future we'll be on a lot of PBC cards. But
That's
they're
good.
They're also working with MVP Promotions. They work with who else? They got a MVP Matchroom. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
So it's a different era in this particular moment. I remember with PBC fighters, there was the whole "you're on the other side of the street" bullshit,
sure.
and real respectfully to the people that you were around,
Right.
surrounded. That was complete bullshit.
right.
I love the fact now that they're willing to work with other promoters, other networks, so they can make the fights happen for the fans that want to see big matchups and the unification bouts and all that good stuff, you know. And it was just basically a separate island, and it wasn't just them. Like everyone was fighting balance. Like Showtime fighter only fought at Showtime.
Right.
HBO fighter only fought at
Yeah,
HBO.
thank God all that
And
stuff.
that was complete BS. And it's like growing up, watching the fights as I was a fighter myself, I'm like, oh, I would love to see this guy and this guy fight. Like, well, you can't make it happen.
Right.
Very rare that they did. Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson, that was a mega fight, and that was the only one. The only exception when you saw that happen was when there was a lot of money involved and everybody involved was getting paid.
Yeah, back.
Otherwise, they're like, hell no, we're protecting our investment.
Yeah.
We're not gonna have our guy lose somebody over there and stuff, and they become a star, and then we gotta rebuild him. And I get it on the business end, but at the end, as a fan, like, come on,
For sure.
give us what we want, you know. But money talks. There's a lot of money floating out there these days, and there's a
You're
man-
coming in at a good time, bro. At a good time.
And then there's a man that just landed into the picture and stuff that has fat pockets. Yeah, man, his excellency is willing because it just.
In all honor of Thanksgiving, right? Turkeys in the house, bro.
Hey, I want
Yeah.
to say that again. As we mentioned, is like, man, I am so thankful for this guy who actually basically has a unlimited wallet, and he just so happens to be a hardcore boxing fan. If not for that fact, he wouldn't have paid no mind. He personally loves the sport of boxing. He loves other things as well, but like wrestling, tennis, and golf for some reason. That's kind of weird too.
My man, Mr. LP, we co-owners of 4luvofboxing, right? So we always looking for a way of maybe how we can get in there and see some kind of investment opportunity. We've always wanted the opportunity of being in front of Turkey to see how we could pitch it, right?
Here we go.
We're in Vegas. Here he is. He's not even in his garb or nothing. He's in regular clothes, bro. And he's walking by us. My man loves boxing and the banter of boxing so much that Turkey walked by us and he paid him absolutely no mind because he had a 10-year-old kid that he was talking boxing with here on this side and he couldn't leave that conversation to pay attention. I mean, for me, I give him shit on it because he let Turkey walk by, but at the same time, that's the shit we do here, bro.
Yeah,
The boxing banter is real here.
If I'm out and about and somebody catches me on the street, what I mean by that is like, if I'm at the fight, if I'm ringside, if I'm at a pro fight, amateur fight, or if I'm actually setting up a booth and we're doing our vendor booth stuff, or we're going to like a press or whatever, I can lose 2 hours of my time. Just like that. So I'm like, hey, what's up? What do you think about that fight? Boom. Sit down. It's going to be a while.
Yeah, man. It was a cool moment, man. In Vegas, we was right there, man. And then,
speaking of, actually, we met Sebastian and Gabriella.
yeah, Fondora was in the house that day. It was very cool people.
Family
It was real cool.
You know, a moment, and I want you to actually take this for whatever it's worth for you. But one thing that I was so impressed about with those youngsters, they were ringside obviously as well, and they were making their rounds, but they were also walking into the stands. People were waving them down, asking for pictures and autographs, and they were obliging. Like, walking up, like, a couple of freaking rows and stuff to get these pictures, and everybody's like, crying. I'm all like, the people's champ, if you will. I mean, young, got a long way to go regardless of it, but I'm like, that kind of character was forever being solidified and locked into people's heads and stuff. They're gonna root. They're gonna root for you.
Yeah.
Even if you have bad moments or you go to a rut of things that ain't going your way in your career, if you will. But if you have a fan base that's gonna be there and loyal, support you no matter what, that's gonna eventually, that's gonna mend your career. Because no matter where you're at, ranking wise, or where you're at in your professional mark of like, what's my next move, whatever the case. It happens to everyone at some point or another. You can shine and be bright, but shit happens. But as opposed to trying to rebuild and figure your home or figure out a place, you have a fan base that they're going to be loyal to you no matter what. You're going to always have a career. You catch my drift? You may not be competing for like a championship fight, but you'll be the headliner for a streaming app these days because of the fact that you are a star because the fans absolutely adore you. Right. And that kind of action right there, you can't just teach that. It really has to come from the heart. So if you have that in you, great. If not, it's definitely something you got to work on within yourself to learn to actually hone in and be with one of the people.
You have it in you. You just got to bring that shit out. That's it. We have it in us to do it, bro. It's just you have to bring it out, and you have to bring it out at the right times, and it does develop a special.
Just make sure it's authentic, though. Make sure that everybody.
Yeah. What it does is that it builds a special connection with the people when you actually got it. He's right, Fondora. You could see it when you go to the events and you see Fondora pop out. He's got a special connection with the people. Richard Torres, if you guys know who that heavyweight is, man. Richard Torres, he's got a very cool connection with the people like that too.
Where he takes pictures.
Yeah, but bro, he like it's like weird because he's like early on in the cards. You know what I mean? He's never the main event of the big cards we go to, but when you see him do his deal and then he comes back out, he's a star, bro. Really straight up, like people flock to that fool, and he's real cool and real cool in interaction, and is willing to speak his mind too. Like we were,
super cool.
we was over there. We was asking him who was next, and he was like, I want Joe Joyce next. Like I was like, oh shit. He said everybody's always avoiding names with us, bro. Like it's always like, oh, I want this dude, that dude next, but which dude are you talking about? Oh well. We're keeping that in the background or whatever. It's usually that, you know what I mean? But he didn't keep it back at all.
His cut man is our cut man.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Nice.
Shout out to Joe Guzman.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Most definitely, bro.
Another fixture of the boxing game, man. Guzman. Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah.
Matter of fact, we were just in North Hollywood with Joe Guzman.
Oh no.
And Ricky Funes.
Hey, Ricky Funes is the homie right there, man. Every time I see him, man, it's always love. He's like, man, hey, my door's always open, man. You ever in town, come into the gym and come say what's up. I'm like, all right, bet. I actually haven't had a chance to take advantage of that offer. But the homeboy Jerry, who's also our co-host, but he's not in here tonight. He's in Florida.
He's traveling. Shout out to Jerry in Florida right now.
Jerry was in California, and he was like, it's a 45-minute drive out of my way, but fuck it. And he went over there and was hanging. I was like, yeah, man, I was hanging. I was like, that's badass, homie. Holding it down, representing for the fucking squad and stuff. I mean, I wish I was there too. But every time we see Ricky, though, he's cool piece, man. Like, when we're in Vegas, he's always just in one of the, the lobby bars and stuff, just lounging and chilling and stuff. Always good. That's what's up, man.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
I think boxing opens the doors for you to be able to have a little bit of that special personal connection. Even though it's a big sport, there's famous people. It's still small enough where you can still connect with certain people and still be cool and vibe with them. Man, we've had Stitch Duran on the show several times, and that fool always shows mad love. And then we're watching the fights last weekend, and bam, there he is in the main event. You know, it's like shit. But that's the kind of shit boxing provides, man. I'm telling you, bro. It's an amazing time that you're stepping in, bro. So many platforms available to you right now to be able to touch people and be able to get your name out there. I'm hoping that even the people who are watching at home today are paying it service right now, bro. And right now you're on notice. This dude's about to be showing you guys some shit. Tell us a little bit about your fight coming up here in December, man.
Oh yeah, so it's on December 13th. It's in Harris Casino. Harris Casino.
Chester, PA.
Chester, PA. And
Okay. So other
my
side. Okay.
opponent, he's from the UK. He's a
Oh, them Brits, bro.
Yeah,
He's an old
got a
fella.
Brit,
Yeah.
38-year-old.
How many fights he got?
I think he's barely 4 fights, barely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So obviously,
But here's the thing. I'm sure Pops already explained it to you. He got that grown man
got
fucking strength
manpower,
already.
yeah. He's coming off a win too. So
You whoop his ass, bro. It don't matter.
But he ain't felt my power before.
That's it right there. No, straight up,
A
bro.
lot of people, they do say, like a lot of trainers, they do say that like my power is not normal for a 16-year-old. So y'all
That's what's up,
y'all
bro. They gonna see,
tune-
man.
tune-
Look, everybody, tune
December
in.
13th, y'all gonna see who got the real manpower.
That's it, bro. That's it. I can't wait to tune in, bro. Everybody at home, make sure you tuning in with this man.
So so going on that fight card, is it a fight card that's gonna be streamed on
It
any
should be.
platforms?
it's
or?
gonna be streamed on. Dang, I'm not sure. I think it's millions.co.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so.
When there's a will, there's a way, man. He's gotta find it, right?
It's RDR Promotions. RDR, a lot of the East Coast fighters, obviously.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Swift Promotions cards. Their next one is, can't say it, but it's pretty damn
Big.
big. Yeah. So, but that one will be on the Swift Promotions card next. So yeah.
What's your weight class, bro? How much you weigh, bro?
112.
112.
Room 112, where the players,
Players
dwell.
well. Yeah, that's it,
I
bro.
know your pops know that. I remember that.
Yeah.
You comfortable with that weight class right now, bro?
Yeah.
All right, hell yeah, bro. Yeah, man, as you move
Yeah,
up,
yeah, well,
that'll
hold
be a
on.
nice thing too, bro.
No, that's a good
Those
question
big fights
there.
right there,
Hold on,
bro.
hold on. I want to piggyback off of that, but so seriously, do you have difficulty making that weight, or are you comfortable there?
No, I'm comfortable there. You know, still eating breakfast, lunch.
Yeah, he's still able to
I
eat.
ain't,
That's
like,
good, bro.
Starving myself to make a weight.
That's what I told him. I said, bro, you're still eating 3 meals a day. Once you
Enjoy it now is what he told you,
Yeah.
bro. That's all.
Yeah, he won't be there long, obviously. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, no, it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
That's why I said, man. Eventually, you guys, it's gonna be a beautiful thing to see him go
Sure.
through it, bro.
But you know, so for instance, if you're about to fight in Vegas, they're real particular, the commission on like weight classes. So say if he shows like 118, 122 on his box rec, and then you want to fight, because you know Vegas, they're gonna make you fight an undefeated fighter.
Most
When
definitely.
he was gonna fight the Sebastian Fandor, we're fighting another kid that.
Yeah, right. It's a
You know
much
what I
bigger
mean?
card, right? So
Yeah,
it's
like they
much
would just give
more
you a
effort.
tomato can, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, the matchmaking got to be they're going for the entertainment.
Yeah, they gotta make
Yeah,
money, bro. That's what
yeah,
it is,
you
bro.
know.
They gotta make money.
So the weight class 112, you know, if they show 112, once we get, you know, in the rankings, we gotta fight at that weight class 112. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So hopefully he can stay there for a while.
So let me ask you on the training tip with him. What's been his most difficult, and then what's been his most easy thing to teach?
Nothing's been difficult. Everything's been pretty simple. You know, we got a lot of great trainers working with us. We got Mickey Bay. You know, he's with Devin. He was with Devin in his training camp.
Uh-huh.
Mickey's been with him since he was 12 years old.
And those of you guys that know, Mickey Bay actually was a solid pro himself as well.
IBF
Yeah.
world
Yeah.
Most
champion.
def.
He was under Mayweather.
Mayweather
Senior.
Promotions. He
Yeah,
was one of Mayweather's fighters. Yeah.
Him and John Molina got that good.
yeah, remember that John Molina fight? Yeah. But
Yeah.
matter of fact, I think Ricky Funes was in his corner for that with John Molina
Yeah.
for that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
John
right.
was in,
Eli
was in
tapping
Molina's
in with
corner.
nuggets
Right.
too. Shit, off cap.
Yeah.
Another fellow boxing hit. My man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up,
John
dog?
Molina, good
Yeah,
fights,
John
man.
Molina was no joke. That's what's up.
Him and that Matisse fight was insane. But
Yes,
I mean,
Yeah, for sure.
especially like when
Bro,
that,
that 10th round, the Molina and Mickey, that was crazy.
yeah, crazy.
That was crazy.
And as a matter of fact, I'm definitely gonna go home and catch the
Catch-
highlights on that one.
He's gotta play it back.
Yeah, that's one. You know, sometimes those action fights in the past kind of slips through the cracks and stuff, and then something draws me. I'm like, oh yeah, gonna catch that one again. And that's what I do. Then, like I said, I live, eat, sleep, boxing, my guy. So every time something draws on me, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna sit down and watch this motherfucker
Right,
real quick.
All day,
You know?
right out. It
All
don't
day,
leave the
man.
TV.
All day.
So with your non-pops hat, how soon was it before you knew you had something special, bro?
Dang. Honestly, like when he was 8, because you know I would take him to the tournaments, and everybody would like kind of take notice, like, hey, he has a little more technique
Yeah.
than most. At the 8 years old, by 8, when he was 12, like I already knew we're gonna turn him pro, and we're gonna,
Yeah.
And then, like I said, like we.
Are you involved in the training as well? or
Yeah,
you
I'm
just
actually the
get
head trainer.
That's what's up.
Yeah, head trainer. You know what I mean?
You got a supporting cast and everything, but
I've learned a lot.
24/7, you
Yeah,
basically.
I've been around like some great training. I've been around Andre Rozier, which he had Daniel
Shout
Jacobs,
out.
world champion. I've been
Yeah.
been a student in the game. With
Miracle
him.
Man.
Yeah. I've been around a lot of great trainers, learned a lot. You know what I mean? But I feel like I know him the best.
And yeah,
Most
but of
definitely,
course.
you do.
But
You
of
do.
course, and where you guys training out of now? Like, what you guys
Right.
call home?
Right, Sunny's for sure.
Sunny's, yes,
and
yes,
then
yes.
we're gonna be going with Ricky
Another
Flores.
great trainer to be working
yeah,
alongside,
yeah.
man. Respect to Sonny, man.
Dude, it's
I
crazy.
know.
I've known Sonny since I was like 17 years old.
No shit.
Before he was even born. You know what I mean?
No shit.
And then when he first like started like a kid, I would take him over there to spar the little ones, all the little ones they had. You know what I mean? Never did I think like we were gonna like hook up.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
So, but you, circling back, you say you're from the west side, Maryville. Okay.
Yeah.
And Sonny was like in Central.
Sonny's
like,
Avondale.
well, I'm talking about when Sonny was growing up.
Oh, yeah,
'cause,
okay.
Maricopa County, I believe he was.
Sheriff's Department.
Yeah, I believe he was in the Buckeye, Van
Yeah.
Buren, Central Phoenix area
Yeah.
and stuff. Cause that's where I grew up too. I was on 19th Avenue in Buckeye,
Yeah.
so I knew he was right down the way. Trip on this, that boxing gym was literally like 2 miles away from where I was, but my dad was taking me to South Phoenix.
Oh really?
He just trusted those guys. But I used to go to Maricopa County
Go spar.
to go spar all
Yeah.
the time, and I used to put it on them cats, man. I used to put it. Hey, shout out to all y'all. I know you guys actually tuning too. All you guys are cool. A couple of them cats got victories over my brother. Was a little younger and smaller than me, but
Throwing his brother under the bus. Yeah, that is. Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm gonna go ahead and get him that sucker and get a big payback, dog.
You gotta get your leg
Good
back.
times, man. Good times on that.
Listen,
So-
that was a question towards him. About you, my man. How soon before you knew you liked it, bro? Because I'm assuming that first interaction that you were gracious enough to share, which was having a little bit of a tough
Right,
time
it
with
was
that
a
other
turn- it was a
girl.
turn off,
I bet
obviously.
you that would, yeah, most definitely. That sends you home.
I don't
Fuck,
wanna
I
do
don't know
this
if I
shit.
want to do this.
Yeah.
How soon before you were like, yeah, no, this is what I want to do?
No, I think it was my first amateur fight when I got the win.
The W.
Then I got the trophy. Then I realized.
Then you were
The
like,
thrill,
yeah.
so that thrill, you
Yeah.
embrace that moment.
Yeah, and then especially my first national title in silver.
What happened on your first amateur fight? Though? How was that W? Was it a decision or a stop?
It was a split decision.
Okay,
I remember.
okay. You got the W though.
Yeah, I got the
Yeah.
W.
I think we fought against a stablemate at our gym. Because we couldn't get him a fight, because the weight class is a
Get
little
in
Yeah.
where you fit in.
Yeah,
huh?
so we ended up fighting a kid.
Yeah,
in our
that's
gym.
respect, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Me and
tough
the
to
dad
do.
chopped it out. I was like, bro, I can't find a fight for my son. He's like, neither can I. I was
Gotta
like,
get the experience.
Fuck it.
Make it
Yeah,
happen.
no, yeah.
Yeah.
What is it? Iron sharpens iron is what we say all the time here anyway, man.
yeah, that
That's
was
what's up. Just wanted to share regarding that, so I can relate to that memory as well. So my first amateur fight, I got a second round stoppage, and I thought I was king of the world. I thought I was going to go undefeated all the way to the pros as champ. I never turned pro, and I lost a few times myself. Hey, it was never my destiny, but the sport of boxing is my life nonetheless. And I did a couple.
He's being modest. He was a very highly ranked amateur in his day.
I was pretty good. I was really good. I'm not gonna deny that part, but I also got a chance to actually train fighters and stuff over the years as well. Something I still want to get back into.
Sure.
And shout out to my guy right here. He actually opened up a gym in April. Was it April?
Yeah,
So he's got his brick and mortar in South Phoenix,
Congratulations.
Central, just north of Southern.
Yeah.
Got it right that time, my guy. Just north of Southern. So he's right there, the heart of Southside Phoenix and
Yeah,
stuff, which is
South
where he's from and
Phoenix.
stuff. And this is where my upbringing is from the same as well. And it's just beautiful. Like I see him doing his thing, just constantly working on the youngsters and stuff, getting them ready, prepared, not just for the boxing, but for life.
Yeah, no doubt.
Because you learn a lot. You learn a lot of who you are and who you want to be, putting your body through that shit. And what I mean, people don't understand regarding the sport of boxing. It's one thing if you have those team sports and you have somebody to fall back on or point blame in regards to faults and all that stuff. But in the boxing, it's you. You got a team, but it's you.
He said
You
that,
make-
bro. He said that was what the appeal of it was for him.
You make that
Fuck
decision.
team sports. He said he wanted it on him.
You make that decision, and you shared the story about your first getting popped in the face and stuff. But you make that decision continuing on. When your level of opposition gets tougher and stronger, you're gonna feel that pop. You're like, whoo, yeah, I felt that. He didn't shook me, but I felt that power. Like, oh damn, positive guy, he's pretty fucking hard. Yeah, so do you. Toughen up, you'll be fine. People don't understand. Like, fighters are just built different, man. We are a completely different kind of animal.
That's what I was just
Like
saying.
we go through adversity.
100%.
We're able to go through adversity and put ourselves through hell to get that end result, which is a victory. And you utilize that skill set that you're developing in regards to your toughness, fighting through, not literally, but I'm talking about figuratively as well, man. This is life lessons. This teaches you, like, this. Boxing is so important to me, and I've always said this. Every young man in this day and age, I guess every person, including the females, but I've always said every young man needs to be in the gym at least enjoy that experience. Two things will happen on that. One, a lot of motherfuckers are gonna understand they don't know shit about boxing
Right.
and stay in your fucking place, and they'll be trying to get tough with somebody on the street before you get your ass popped and you fucked with the wrong one. You know what I'm
100%.
saying? And two, it may teach you a thing about discipline, and maybe you learn. Maybe you like, you know what? Why do I want to go ahead and fight this guy because he stepped on my freaking shoes? It ain't even that fucking serious. It ain't worth my time. Because there's too many fucking hotheads out there, and I see it all the time. Like, oh, he hasn't got a lot of ass whoopings in his life. Bullshit, my mom and dad beat me all the time. Okay, cool. Then that's why you're a little salty ass head. But I bet you got on the ring, throw on some gloves with somebody, you get humbled real quick. Like, oh, I'm mad, but I'm not that fucking mad.
Yeah,
But no, man. You're young, and you have a whole lot of years ahead of you, my guy. Yeah, this is crazy. The fact that you're poised, and you got a big camp of people behind you that's going to be guiding you and supporting you through the journey of this career path. And you're just getting started, man. You're barely getting.
Hey,
your
listen,
feet
and
wet,
you're
man.
in a place in Arizona that loves boxing, bro. So this is a place that's gonna support you as you're coming through, bro. Here, listen, this is how we're gonna do it. We are now hitting our times, right? So we're gonna be cutting out, but I want the people at home to get that actual interpersonal glimpse. So I'm gonna close this out with 3 questions for you, right? What's your mindset as you're entering the ring? As you're actually walking into the ring and you know you're gonna be doing battle here in 2-3 minutes, what's going through your mind? People I know want to know what's going on, King Dave.
Battle because I got that boxing IQ, but the mindset
Ah.
I'm going through, like when I'm going to the ring, is I'm gonna go for the kill. Go for the
Right.
kill and celebrate, entertain the people, of course, and yeah.
Now that would play upon my second question, bro. So you're working it, right? You feel the crowd starting to get going. You're starting to land, man. All of a sudden, you start to see the knees start to buckle a little. You start to see you're landing some body punches, and you start to see them hands starting to creep
Get a little
down. And you
excited.
know that knockout's coming now, right? And you know you got it in your pocket. What's your mindset then, brother?
Gotta go finish.
That's it, huh?
Gotta finish where I started.
Got to close out, man. You got a man right here who's gonna be one of those closing artists, as you say, right? You're gonna get a man in trouble. He's gonna close him out.
That's key. You talking about ring IQ, and I'm glad to hear that. But one of the most important skill set you have to have, aside from actually having the ability to defend yourself and get the guy out of there or beat him, is once you get your man hurt, you don't want to be that guy. You want the fans to know, as soon as that guy hurts you, it's game over. The best finishers of the game are always the most entertaining and big superstars of the game.
I think that's why
Keep that in mind.
Bam Rodriguez and David Benavidez.
David
Big stars
Benavidez,
right now.
Two
Ba-
finishers.
David Benavidez does great here. Michael Carbajal did great here because Michael Carbajal could close shows when he had them
Close
hurt
shows,
too, bro.
for sure.
So that's one of those deals, bro. If you can have that
Gotta
in
be
your
a
pocket,
closer.
bro, do it, bro. Fans love that shit here, bro. That's real talk. Arizona loves them knockout artists, man. So
But piggybacking off the Arizona thing, I do want to share this with you. I know you guys are signed with the East Coast, Danny Swift Garcia. And shout out to Danny Garcia. Real talk, man. The fact that he actually believes in you guys, what you guys got going on.
one of my favorite
But
fighters.
he yeah, I know that. And he needs to keep this in mind, though, also regarding his path and guiding with you as well. Get in where you fit in, of course. But you just shared your ethnicity and stuff, and you are half Mexican and stuff. So this is a border state. And Arizona are hardcore boxing fans. And there's a reason
Ravenous.
There's a reason why the likes of PBC, Matchroom Boxing, Top Rank come here often. they've been coming here quite a bit over the years. It's been getting more freaking heavy loaded in Phoenix. In fact, it was almost a point where like, man, what happened in California?
No, and a lot of the reason why we even have the radio station allowing us to have this platform is the fact that they're coming out here, bro. 5 years ago they weren't coming out here like they're coming out here now. So that's now allowing us to make this a much bigger thing, a much bigger pie, bro. We're all gonna be eating off of this pie, bro. Real shit, bro. Good time to be coming in.
This is a good time for if you get a fight out here every now and again and stuff. And I heard a game plan and stuff. I get it. And the time has to be right. I'm not saying immediate, but I'm saying you definitely want to come through, do that showcase. Like, we heard about this cat fight. I'm gonna, he's from AZ too, and he's freaking hit. He's one of the headliners, or he's on the main card. Boom.
For sure.
And then you got the performance. The performance is everything. You got to make sure you showcase and come. That's a lot of pressure. It is. You don't want to get yourself sloppy, get caught slipping, obviously, right? But you definitely want to come in game face, prepared, and ready to go for kill and get in that personality, whomever that opponent is going to be. But here, there's a lot of Latino fight fans here, tons that you would want to get in your side to support, root, and cheer you on, whether you fight in Cali, Texas, Nevada, PA, New York, Atlantic City. You want that fan base to follow you around, man. I'll tell you what, shit. Once that starts popping off,
we're going,
we
bro.
love
We're going. That's what he said. That's what he's getting to, bro.
We go to the fights all the time, every time, man. And shit, best believe we always there ringside, man. Shit, here in AZ, everybody knows. If there's a big fight card here, big fight or not.
Shit, if you ever need some help ringside, man, we more than willing to go work the corner too. Miguel Ceballos, shout out to Miguel Ceballos. Actually hit us up about going to go work his corner in Chicago. They had a couple cornermen that weren't able to make the trip, and we were about to go, man. We just found out a little bit too late.
Suavecito?
Yeah, most definitely. Listen, I said 3 questions though, and see how he kept rambling. Then let me get my 3rd question, right? So people at home want to know though. So when it's not about boxing, what's King David doing?
Probably just at home chilling. I'm really more of an inside person.
Yeah.
So I don't like going out like that much.
So what do you do for a hobby?
Man, you see that? That's music to your pop's ears right now. It's like, yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Listen, but all I do is just play video games, chill at home, and then
Xbox or PlayStation?
Xbox.
Okay.
All
What
right.
game do you usually go for?
Right now, Warzone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Warzone.
All right. I want to share so for the
And then
fans to get a chance to know.
I'm waiting for GTA 6 to come out.
Yeah.
My son's 18 and he cannot wait. He's like, Dad, when that pre-order comes, I want to get that. I was like, I already know. So, because he likes to get the beta test. Where you do the pre-order, you get to go ahead and have the little extras before it actually releases out and stuff.
Right, even for that, it's a great day and age, bro. I was tripping out. I was talking with somebody the other day. I have a 17-year-old son who's at ASU, and he's on scholarship, bro. He's a college athlete. And people said, hey, what's he a college athlete about? Esports, bro. Hey, no, that's not lying. I can't make it up, bro. He plays Valorant, and so we went to the world final, bro. It was in LA. We went out there, bro. I was tripping out, bro, because I game, but I don't game like that, bro. Listen, I was like, wait, hold on, we're here and we're gonna watch them play. They're like, yeah. How many people here? 20,000 people. Like, to watch them play, like, yeah, it was off the hook though, man. I ain't gonna lie, it's a really cool time, man. So it's a good time to be alive. That's what I keep saying, man.
Before you wrap this up, because I know you asked 3 questions, I still had that one question. I was trying
Ask away, my friend.
The VHS tapes that you're possibly putting you on game. I wanted to give me
which fight you want to know?
Give me a list of some fights that you feel great or have a nice little memory spot with this regarding this upbringing of being educated into the craft of the sport. What are some of the great fights that your pops put you on?
I'm not gonna lie, like, just because
Or
of
fighters.
me growing up too, Danny Garcia.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Danny Garcia.
Okay.
And,
By the way, I wasn't lying when he said Danny Garcia. This is one of my favorite fighters, bro. Real talk. It's superstar pugilist, bro. When you said I'm a thinking fighter too, I'm not just going in there to do war. That's literally what popped up in my head. That's what Danny Garcia does, bro.
Yeah.
He goes in there and he outthinks people and he fucking works them in his style.
Danny with his no hook, left hook. You know, what I mean, it's just.
that one with the Mir Khan.
So for me,
Yeah.
You're a boxing coach, right? Trainer. You're a boxing coach, and I get it. When you're in the heat of the moment, it's one thing. But I've been in the ring before, and I've trained fighters, and it just blows my mind, even at that elite level. Just like seeing a person that's fighting for a title and doesn't know how to cut a ring off, like that's one-on-one shit.
For sure.
And then when I see somebody get knocked the fuck out with a no fucking look punch, I'm like, really?
Didn't see that
We all know what he does.
Yeah,
We all know what he's notorious for, and you didn't prepare
Right.
for that shit. It annoys me more than anything, man. And kudos to him,
For sure.
Danny Swift Garcia, because he always managed to pull dubs and fights that most people question him
Yeah, no
about.
doubt.
But good for him though, man.
For sure.
Man, respect. He had his farewell fight. It would have been nice. It would have been pretty cool if you guys were actually on that one.
Yeah, the New York Commission wouldn't allow it because of the age.
Yeah.
They even turned down David Benavidez at 17.
Yeah. No, well,
Yeah.
that's why I was kind of asking. I was
Yeah.
kind of curious about the age
Oh,
factor.
hey, but we tried. Like they
That's
were.
what's up.
Hey, you got
we were
to.
pretty close, and then
Got
that's
to.
when they said, hey,
But yeah,
we'll get you on.
yeah.
with
Okay, the
Pandora.
next one. So
So
yeah,
we-
so that was his farewell fight, you know, and it was great the fact that he
Possibly.
he did it.
possibly.
Oh no shit!
85%.
It usually
He said
happens.
85%.
Hold on. It's gonna turn from his farewell
Yeah.
to his farewell tour. He's like, no, that was my farewell from home. But now I gotta say farewell to California. I gotta say farewell to Vegas. I gotta say farewell to Chicago.
What's
and Texas.
homeboy from Britain? The big heavyweight dude. What the fuck's his name?
Joshua?
No, he fought Joshua though. He fought all of them really.
Tyson Fury?
No. B-rated fighter.
What?
No, what the fuck's his name?
Come on, man. You can't be bringing some of that.
Kind of reminds me of Vander Holyfield with the way he fights, bro. His style of fighting.
Chisora.
Yeah, Chisora. Chisora literally, my last fight. Wait, it's my last fight.
How you sell it, bro? That's
Yeah,
what's up.
yeah, straight up. It's my last place in London. It's gonna be my last fight over here. My last fight over there.
You know
He
what?
started doing the
It's
tour,
fu-
you know.
It's funny you mentioned that guy's name. So if you don't know anything, you probably don't. Chisora. He was an elite fringe contender. What I mean by that is like he was never actually like
He was never the man, but he
never
was the
dude.
man.
But he been in the ring
Yeah,
with
this is-
Tyson Fury 3 times.
Yeah,
He's been in the ring with freaking Usyk. He's been in the ring with everybody.
Yeah.
And again, he was just never that guy, but he was just a beast. And one thing the reason why he always got them big fights, why? Because people fucking love him.
Yeah.
He's the people person. He's the people's
knows how to
champ.
sell
The
out.
fans
Yeah,
fucking
100%. He knows how to sell. He knows how to sell at the right
fans,
time.
the fans fucking love him. Win, lose, or draw, it doesn't matter. They still support him.
Didn't he kiss one dude before? Didn't he kiss a dude?
I don't know.
No.
Wait, that's the wrong kind of nuggets.
Face to face.
Nice. That's the wrong time now. That's the wrong time. That ain't even the wrong time. That's just wrong right there.
Yeah, hey man, in boxing there's always some shit going on to get in people's heads, though. That's real shit. If you can get in their heads before the fucking fight, it's done deal, bro.
I don't know,
No,
man.
you tell me as a
I
fighter,
don't
bro.
know.
Hold up. Stop the press of going there. I'll tell you this much. If I was ever doing a face-to-face with somebody and they give me a freaking trying to get in my head, you're right. You win because guess what? We're not going to have a fight because the fight will be freaking canceled right there. Why? Because I'll be arrested for assault going after your ass. Like, how dare you?
See,
But, hey, man,
so everybody at home now knows
don't lose the
psychologically
fight.
he could be had.
Don't get the fight scratched. It's scratched. Here we go.
See, you see that though? I just said that psychologically he would have been beaten in a situation like that.
So yeah, you got to get your mind ready. So
That's
yeah.
it, bro.
So Danny Garcia, okay. Anyone else?
Danny Garcia, of course, Floyd Mayweather, of course. Many other fighters. Many other fighters.
Who's your fighter right now?
Back. Right now,
Yeah.
probably Bam Rodriguez right now,
Yeah.
Nice,
and David Benavidez.
nice.
Yeah.
That's a nice combination. They're the two top 10 pound for pound fighters. Great company to actually be rooting, supporting, studying, and learning a thing or two with, man. So when you watch them, make sure you study their moves and all that stuff. They're both excellent fighters and both
Monsters.
excellent finishers.
For sure.
How great.
Yeah. Yeah, David's a monster completely, man. I think he's one of those generational stars you don't see come along but like once every 10, 15. He's for me, we were just talking during the Thanksgiving episode, we brought up fighters we're thankful for. I brought up Triple G as my fighter. He's the Triple G of today. He's that one fighter who
You know
want to fight him? Nah, I'm cool. And then the ones that do are like,
Sidebar, and I
if I
give this
have
man
to.
credit for because he always busts my balls in regards because I'm a big fan. I'm a big Triple G fan, but he brought up Triple G in regards to saying the same thing as such. Ironically, after he even said that on our freaking show, after the fight, David Benavidez was quoted, giving credit to credit was due, and he was giving nothing but respect to Triple G. He's like, I am the fighter who I am today because of Triple G.
Well, yeah, bro. I mean, but it is.
To 19
It's a
years
carbon
old,
copy of what
I
he did.
sparred this man, and he forced me how to learn how to defend myself and to endure power. He's like he didn't go easy on me, and as a kid I had to learn stuff. He's like, I'm scared of no man, and I got Triple G to thank
Damn,
for it.
that's what's up.
Yeah, man. And the question came up because they were asking because they knew he had a history with them. And if you guys are following the sport,
Right.
he's just been elected the president of world boxing. So he's actually pretty much running the entire boxing amateur community and stuff. Yeah, yeah. He's basically trying to get boxing back to where it's promising
Olympic
a highest
boxing,
part
yeah.
of the Olympic level, where it actually people gave a shit about it. Now it's like 3 a.m. Right, you gotta set that fucking alarm so you can watch the fucking goddamn fight. That shit's whack. Like, man, put that shit on in the afternoon, man, because some of us want to catch that, and we got shit to do, motherfucker.
Right.
Hey, King David, man, the Olympics is in 2028. Roll with us down there to go see the boxing. I bet you we walk in with a star like you, but yeah, bro, we're going to blow up the stadium, bro. Real shit. Go with us, man. Listen, as we're closing out, we want to thank everybody at home for tuning in, man. You've given up an hour of your Friday to get to know King David Garcia, who's going to be knocking motherfuckers out and is going to be really putting everybody on notice that he's coming, right? Listen, my man, where can they find you
Here
on
we
social
go.
media, bro?
At David King Garcia on Insta.
That's at David King Garcia on Instagram. Can they find you on any of the other social media sites, man?
Facebook, and that's pretty much it.
All right, so make sure you guys are tapping in on Facebook
Follow the
and on
journey of this
Instagram,
young
man.
man's career.
Arizona,
He's just getting
Arizona.
started.
Listen, this is what we do. We break in fighters that kick ass here in Arizona. Make sure you're supporting this man. Get behind him, man. We're gonna throw all that full level boxing support on him. December 13th coming up, man. We'll get him back in here early January so he can give us a recap of how we knocked that motherfucker out. I said it. I said
It
it.
is. Yes, sir.
Listen.
Yes, sir.
Listen, bro, if you got any shout outs, bro, go ahead. You guys got the microphone. You got the world listening
so
right
you
now,
can
bro.
Say what's up, man. Do
Shout
your
out to
thing.
the family. Shout out to my brother Adonis Garcia.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mike Farrell. All my sponsors. Shout out to Venom, of course.
Yeah, that's what's up.
All the bros. That's it.
That's it, man.
How about you?
Senior, what we got, man? Come on, I know you gotta have some shout outs.
Thank you guys for having us.
Hell yeah, man.
You know what I
We
mean? Like
appreciate
you. Said,
you.
We'll come back after
Please, let's make
Most
it happen,
definitely.
man.
Hey, look, big shout out to Justice, the king of the underground. Oh, mayor of the underground. My bad. The mayor of the underground. He set this up for us, man. I'm glad he introduced us, bro.
Sure.
Real talk. We've had a very entertaining night down here.
But yeah, and then big ups to AZ. You know, we're born and raised right here. You know, I'm from West Phoenix area. You know, he's right here. So Arizona. You know, we're I think hopefully God willing we're up after David.
Yeah,
That's it, bro.
I love it.
That's
I love
it, bro.
I love it.
Mr. LP, go ahead and
love
give
it.
your shout outs as we're heading out, man.
Yeah, no, hey man. So this is just this is the weekend, or the day after Thanksgiving, and I hope all you guys actually had a wonderful, blessed one that was filled with joy with your loved ones. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's like clockwork. It is a holiday weekend, but here we are doing what we do. Talking
Yeah, I
about
know, and people listening. I see all the I see all the people at home, man, tuned in.
And as I always
shout
mention,
out.
like this is work, y'all. Let's not get it twisted, but we can't really. It's hard to call it
Yeah.
that
When you're
we
doing something
love
you
what
like.
we do, man.
Yeah.
And I want to thank the guests again for showing up. I appreciate it. It's been an honor to meet you, and I really look forward to seeing your career path and where it goes. And you and your pops, I wish you guys both the best success and nothing less. And you guys just keep in touch. And you guys are welcome over here. Our door's open to come here anytime you guys choose. If you feel like you want to get something off your chest, or if you got a big fight coming,
Yeah,
you wanna
come down,
hop
bro.
around,
We
like, hey, is
definitely
it
want
cool
you
we
down for
pop
that.
in, then talk to us. We'll get in where we're fitting, man. We'll go ahead and get you a quick little segment recorded just to get you to do what you want to do. I'm not quite sure how far you. Oh, Avondale, right? That's where you guys coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
No, listen,
Yeah, that's
listen,
right.
straight up. Let us know when your pro date is, so we can come out there, watch the workout, man. Get a few clips in, do a couple promos for you too, in that way, man. Most definitely.
Yep. But boxing fan, you know what's good though, man. Don't forget, check out the merchandise, man. It's the number 4LUV of boxing. You can find us on all social media. You can buy the merchandise online, and you guys just Google it. Just 4Love of Boxing.
Talking
T-shirts,
about getting
posters,
in where you
cards,
fit in,
all
my
the good
man.
stuff.
Coach Omar, Prolific Boxing. Give your shout outs on the way out, man.
Congratulations.
Thank you, brother. I just want to shout out our boxing family that we created right here. It's been helping out with the amateurs, the pros, everybody. Giving a spotlight.
Well,
on
keep
it.
growing it, bro. That's what I
appreciate
said, man. Bigger pie for everybody to eat, bro. Most definitely. Thank you. Thank you for recognizing that, bro. Real talk, man. Big love, bro. I want to say on Thanksgiving, I want to give thanks for you continuing to come down here, bro, giving us your expertise all the time. And I want to be thankful for you having your gym now up too, bro. Prolific Boxing. Hey, listen, big shout out to Ava out there when you actually tune in. I actually got a prospect that I hit him up with, man, who just hit him up this week.
That's what's
And we're
up.
going to be doing some shit too.
That's what's up.
Listen. For everybody at home tuned in, we're going to continue to give you guys this boxing content straight out of Arizona, always with full banter and full heart. Siempre trayendo chingazos para todos. Ya saben how we do here in Finiquiera land. Arizona's boxing representing. We're creating future legends. Thank you to King David Garcia and David Garcia Sr. coming out today, man. Listen, we made it blessed. I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. We see y'all. See you guys next Friday as we tuned in.
Full
and
Love
we
of Boxing,
out.
baby.
Full love of boxing.